Morning, guys. How are you? It's Wednesday, day 3, obviously, of the start of our 7-day series. It's been an interesting start. Obviously, when I mentioned last night, thank you again for everyone for being patient and understanding that I don't normally start programs only half-assed. But obviously, circumstances were what they were. But today's a new day. It's Wednesday. The sun is shining, and we've finished a fantastic twin turbo Tabata session in our Zoom room this morning. So, hey, Sandra, let me know how much you loved that session this morning, my friend. It was certainly a sweat fest and a half, but I thought today would be a good opportunity to talk about accountability. Often when we start things or we have intentions to start things, that's where we are at, and we've got every, best reason to want to put something together because you feel like the time is now. It's something that you want to do for yourself. You've created maybe, something for the week that you can slot it in and you know that it's achievable, but then stuff happens, things happen, and we fall off the wagon. And often when I do programs that we, begin, let's say on a Monday, doesn't always have to begin on a Monday, can be any day of the week, but more importantly, 2-3 days in, some people lose the enthusiasm, they lose the mojo, they forget the reason why they joined in the first place or wanted to start in the first place. And right now, accountability is something that I think a lot of people out there are struggling with. Having somebody that keeps them in check, somebody that, is expecting them to be somewhere or to do something. And when we only do something by ourselves and we don't share, what we're actually wanting to achieve or a journey that we've started to take, it's very easy to sort of slink away and, hide in the background and think that no one's watching. Well, programs and series and coachings and everything that I do and have done over the years is a big part of it, is accountability. And we use that in many ways, like checking in with people, see who's online now. There's a few that have jumped on. Hey guys, who's keen to watch and learn and develop themselves even further from what they're looking at the moment for their own personal journeys ahead. But also too, who do you have in your corner? Who's in your corner that when you start something or begin something, that you've got someone that's got your back. We talk about training in pairs, a training buddy. Very common in our industry when we say to people, who else do you have that can be there to support you, motivate you, and also keep you accountable, that when you're going to attend the 5 a.m. session in the middle of winter, that you're still going to be there. That's accountability. Who have you got to set up now, early, rather than just start something and just hope? Because hope is not a strategy. It's a very, very powerful statement that I use a lot in my personal and professional life, that you cannot hope that something's going to work out, because if you don't plan for it, there's every chance that it's not going to come to fruition. So accountability is a big thing. So if you are feeling, hey Candace, give me a hi, if you're feeling that accountability is something that you're lacking, comment in this right now while I'm live, or if you come back later, give me a little hashtag replay, and let me know, is accountability something that I can help you with? Do you need me to reach out a little bit more? Do you want a little bit more private accountability from Trudy? And I'm more than happy to do that for people that are genuine, that need that extra support, that don't have somebody that's in their corner. It could be the difference between being successful and not. And it could just be one extra human being that you need that's got your back in a time when you've got every good intention to start, or maybe you've started and then something's happened and you've fallen off the wagon, or an obstacle's got in the way and you haven't quite got that mind fitness in check just yet, because you're still learning to be able to keep going, because that's one big thing. Once we get some momentum, we, also a lot of you would probably know, we make and break a habit in 21 days, in 3 weeks. If we can get that foundation right early, then the chances of actually stopping or falling off the wagon minimise. So you've got that mind fitness has already started to be built, and that's a way for you to really set yourself up for success down the track. So, having things like booking in, as we were sort of talking about on the weekend with the Zoom training sessions and the meal plans and whatnot, is who actually wants to be a part of that. Book into that event so I know who's in there. Then I can help you. Then I can see that, maybe you've got the intention to want to do let's say this 7-day series just to, get a few things up and running for yourselves. But you need that extra professional support and guidance and coaching and someone that has got your back. Because it is tough out there. I know a lot of people don't have the support networks, or you may not have people at home that are actually wanting you to succeed. And I know that sounds really weird, but there are a lot of people out there, particularly women, that I train and I coach, that they actually want to achieve something, but they're getting some naysayers in the background that are holding them back. And they don't have that strength right now to be able to say, you know what, this is about me. I need to do this. I need to do it for myself. I need to do it for my family. But more importantly, I need to do it for my future. Because, we only get one shot at this. It's something that we should actually cherish and really put more time and energy into, both physically, emotionally, spiritually, and nutritionally. So accountability, reach out, comment, hey, yep, accountability, Trude, I need it. I'm halfway there, I just need a little bit of a nudge. If you do need it more, I definitely recommend jumping in and just into that event group that I've set up. We're only 2 days in, still a chance to be able to get some additional private coaching and support in that as well. And it's free. Remember, guys, this is all free. I just want to see if I can make a bit of an impact now as we get to the other side of lockdown, because that's what it's about. We are a community. We're as strong as each other, and we've got each other too. You guys are in this group for a reason. You want to learn. You obviously want to listen to me a couple of times a week, but more importantly, maybe take on board some of the teachings and learnings and coachings that could just be take one little golden nugget, as I say. It might be one thing that we say or you see over a period of a week, and you go, light bulb moment. That is exactly what I needed, and now you're on the path to success. So accountability today, make sure you've got a buddy. Get someone in your corner, utilize me. I've got time this week. That's why we put together this 7-day series, and be the best version of yourself, because you guys are the only one that can do that. Much love to you all. Be kind to one another. Make an announcement later today. I've got another special guest for tomorrow night. We're going to run through a different format, so the live streaming is a little bit easier to hear from my end. So thank you for those that were patient last night. But Kathy was awesome. Hopefully you learned a lot about collagen and boosting immunity. Obviously she's got her own product range and knowledge, and she's put so much time into that with Kiyomi Blends. But, if you didn't know much about what collagen does for you in terms of nutrition, hopefully that did help a little bit, because that's what it's about. A bit of education this week, so you guys have the best knowledge from experts that are in their fields that can tell you exactly what it is that we need to know. So have a ripper day. See you guys soon, and I'll throw a Q&A on tonight about 8 o'clock if you want to jump on board. I'm going to put some questions out there shortly and put some more in of your own if you'd like me to answer some personal things, that I'm more than happy to do. Thanks, guys. Have a great Wednesday.